Look right there. Look right there. Hi guys. Hello, hello. It's Darlene Machakator. Happy Friday. Finally. I tell you, so we're getting a new modem tomorrow because we just are having issues with ours. I'm getting a business modem, hopefully. Hopefully it's better. Anyways, it's more money, so it should be better, right? Chloe, you are just running. She's been crazy this morning. I had a hard time getting set up, and my iPad is like dying. So we'll see how this goes. Yesterday was kind of the same way. It kind of was the same way. So if you're out there watching, say hello. If we get cut off, I'll just have to come back and just go directly through Facebook. Yeah, it's a hot mess Friday. We're gonna make the chunky pumpkins large, and we're gonna use buffalo plaid, and then guess what? I chose the floral one for the other one. We're gonna do one that is light buttermilk, but we're gonna put some sparkly some shimmer harvest on it, I think. Or should I do shimmer? Maybe I should do shimmer frost. You guys tell me. Maybe I should just do shimmer frost so it's really subtle. Maybe I should do that, but I thought the floral would be really pretty on that. Anyways, some of you guys grabbed this in my little sale that I just had. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it. I'm going to show you. And you know, I always love mini buffalo plaid, and I have some of those still. So if you guys need one and you didn't take advantage of my sale, I'm going to be reposting that this weekend just with what's left so that you can see. We're going to make a little pumpkin little insert to go in this. So yeah, I love the little gingerbread. He is just like Santa. You have to take him off. He's velcroed in there because he's many layers. And then these guys are going to be thick layers. Remember you asked me to do chunky ones that were larger because we did the smaller ones, and I said, do you want larger ones? So we're going to do larger ones. I'll figure out pricing. You'll be able to get just one, or this one, small one, tall one. I'll do small one, tall one, or both. So I'll do that later. It's been a crazy morning. My dogs, they were barking, and there was nobody outside. I think that Chloe has some vision problems. Have you ever had a dog that needed glasses? I swear she needs glasses. She barks at like there's somebody out there, and there's nobody out there, and it's just as crazy. And it was like I didn't get a lot of sleep because as soon as hubby left, well, they were fighting for one. When hubby was here, they got into a big old fight. I had to grab Marley. And then I remember I took her collar off yesterday. I said, I'm going to take that off and give her a break. Oh yeah, that went right back on this morning. Put that little vibrating collar on as she behaves. So anyways, it's been a morning already. And here we go. We're going to do this. I love doing this. This is what relaxes me. So when I am stressed or having a day that just isn't going the way it should, I should just go craft, right? Because that's what turns everything around. And you guys are awesome. So hopefully this doesn't stop. I'm at 4% now. When I opened it, it was at 2%. So I am gaining. I'm gaining. It's just going to be a morning. It's going to be a morning. It's okay, though. I love you guys. All right, let me share this over to my VIP group, and I'll stop rambling. But we're going to do basically two projects, but they're both pumpkins. And so I thought, you know what? We'll just do two at a time so we can get a couple of things knocked out. And we're going to use buffalo plaid, and then we'll use our floral transfer. And what are we doing down here? You need to not be eating stuff off the floor. Hey. Hey, Marley, troublemaker, little troublemaker. You're a little troublemaker, aren't you? You just tell them I'm the troublemaker. She really is. Okay, let's see who's here, guys. Good morning, Carrie. How are you? Hi, Tony. I know Chloe is. Chloe's such a love. I just love my Miss Chloe. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Deb. How are you, sister? Hello, Carol. Hi, Nana. Hi, Barb. Hi, Shelly. Hello, Bridget. Hi, Chris. Hi, Sister Doris. How are you? Hi, Lori. Hi, Pam. Lots of orders going out today. I'm so happy. We got so many things done. Hi, Shelly. Thank you. I love the pumpkins too. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sarah. Good morning, Sylvia. Peggy, you ready for fall projects? When is the fall launch? The fall launch is 11th of July is when it's available to customers. For designers, we can get it early if we have 100 PV this month. So between a certain time period. So can't remember the date, like the 21st, something like that, of this month. If you have it by then you'll get to pre-order, which is great, which is amazing to pre-order, because then we can have it and I can show it to customers, and then when it's time for launch for you guys, then you know what you want because you've seen me making it, right? Or I can get my hands on some of it if we want to pre-order some and you want to order some ahead of time. I can get my hands on some. We're not encouraged to order a lot, but I can get my hands on some, so we may do that. We may do that. Let me see. Hi, Karen. Hi, Denise. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, good. Thank you, July 11th. She answered it. Hi, Tony. Hi, Carol. Good morning, Megan. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect, Carol. Glad everybody has the answers here. Yeah, no problem getting that. That's awesome. Okay, all right, so here we go, guys. Let's do this project. It is a hot mess Friday in Darlene's house. Oops, my camera. Let me see if I can get my camera straightened before I put you down to it. And I always have to turn it the opposite way that I think that I should turn it. There we go. Okay, that should work. There we go. Okay, so here's our pumpkins. Let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner, Darlene. Go to the corner. There we go. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Arizona weather's been nice, but I love making fall creations, Halloween and Christmas. Yes, Chris, absolutely. I am all for doing Christmas year round, because you can never have enough, right? Okay, so we made these pumpkins a couple weeks ago, and I had asked you the question, would you like them larger? So I did. These actually take a full sheet. Between the two, they take a full sheet of wood in my laser. Okay, so pricing will be accordingly. Oh, you know what? I really think that I should do the shimmer frost on this. I'm doing light buttermilk on this one. On this one, I am doing spiced pumpkin. And then we're going to chalk it. I wonder if there's going to even be a difference. I'm going to move this. Oh, I wanted to show you this though. So this is just like our Santa. You would take the little gingerbread off. So I have this now. And I do have a sale going on over in our Shopify website. And so then you just put it back in and you just Velcro that back on there just like that. So I do have another one that I just did yesterday. I don't have it posted yet. This one is really cool. So this one, home is where the heart is. This is an everyday type one that would be perfect. Let me just see. Did it go down all the way? I don't think it went. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that one's really cute. Home is where the heart is. So I need to add this. And then I'll add this morning also. And then the pumpkins. So one thing at a time. And you can always store these, just store them on their little Velcro circles. Just get a little bag or something. Okay, I'm going to move this for now somewhere. Darlene, I don't have enough things, and I need to plug in my glue gun because we will be putting raffia on these guys. We're going to paint, and there's not a lot of painting on these. They're layers though. So these are thick. Okay, I think I should do light buttermilk, don't you? Do I have Saucy? Yes, I have Saucy. I do have Saucy, but I don't know that red. Do you guys think red would? Of course I have Saucy. Do you think red should go on there? With the orange? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll do it if you want me to. We can always flip it over. See, I'm trying to see if this would be it might be a contrast. We can try it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We can try Saucy. I am thinking that instead of my shimmer frost or my shimmer blah blah blah, my shimmer harvest, that I do shimmer frost on this one. So it's just kind of subtle because that one's going to have the floral on it. So let's do that. Do you have saucy? Okay, Chris says no. Karen says no for what? What's the no answer? It wouldn't show up. Tell me what the no is. You can't just say no. You got to tell me no what? No what? No on saucy. I'm going to move these guys. Just moving stuff, moving. Tell me what the no is about. I'm going to move this. No saucy. Okay. Yeah, saucy might be good for something different. Okay, let's move these guys. Let's bring in our little board. We only have to paint the front layer of these. Okay, so these are layers, if you didn't know. They'll stand up. Okay, so it's thick, it stands up. It doesn't have a stand. You know how a lot of times have a stand that they stand on? No, these are going to stand on their own. There are three layers of the pumpkin and then the front layer. So those are going to stand on their own. This is going to go into that little thing. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. Sometimes I need you to tell me everything because I may have asked a couple of questions. Plus, I just need help lately, guys. You know, I'm going to tell you, I think that you know, being gone and having so many things coming up, it's been really difficult. So it's really hard to get mentally on top of everything. All right, let me just put this down here, our board, and then we'll get all our pieces on there. Okay, here's my raffia, my little fake raffia. Gonna put that to the side, have my paintbrushes, and let's get going on here. Yeah, I'm thinking Shimmer Frost would be better than Shimmer Harvest on the with the light buttermilk. Okay. All right, let's bring these in. So on this one, I want to do the background with light buttermilk. So this one, all of it needs to be done. I'll put it over here because you can't see, because my big old head will be in the way there. And then the sunflower, it's not 2 layers. So remember, when you put it into the little holder, it needs to be just a total of 3 layers. So I'm really trying hard to do that. I won't be putting raffia on this one because of that, I don't think. Or should I just put like a little tiny one? Maybe I just put a little tiny one. Okay. Let's do our bigger pumpkins. Okay, so there's the layers. So we have our little crows, and we can put all our crows together if you want. Kind of group them together. The centers of these are separate. Okay, that one we're just gonna paint it, and then our flowers, and then the center of this. So this one, I think this one I should do light buttermilk. Okay, we'll put that up in the corner, and then this here, and then leaves. Okay. So that's that one. Here's the 2 layers. We don't paint those. Okay. So I can set that to the side. And then we have our tall one. Here's our tall one. Okay. So here's our flower. Let's move all these over here. Here's our centers. Here's our leaves. And there's another crow. Let's kind of sort these according to what they are. Okay. And it makes better sense on the board. Okay, and then we have this part of this, and we have our center. Okay, I'm going to scooch things a little bit, and then we have our two bags. We don't paint those. We just glue those together. Took me months after Dad died to get things back to normal. Yes, semi-normal. You know, it's just your head. I think with everything, it's just a challenge. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Chris, your brain's a little less funky. Your antibiotics working. Good. That is good. I know. It's really hard with stuff. Gosh, you know, I just have a lot on my mind. I have my craft show set up coming up. I still need to tag all my finished goods. Yeah, I do. I need to snap my fingers and wiggle my nose, and it needs to just be done, right? Okay, there we go. All right, let's get painting. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. All right, so light buttermilk for the background, light buttermilk for this one. All right, got it. Okay, and this is just regular wood. The thick pumpkins. The thick pumpkins are my 1/4 inch, which I have a ton of it in our storage unit. So I will be doing a lot with that. I'm going to paint the whole thing. There's a stem and there's a leaf, but I'm going to paint the whole thing. And then we will go back and we will paint the stem part brown and the leaf green. But I want to get my light buttermilk on there. We will have to sand these because it will raise up the grain. Okay, I know we're not used to sanding because we've been primarily using our MDF. That is our special, there's a lot of different types. I have been following people on Facebook that are new with lasers, and they have had some really bad experience with some MDF, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've gone through that too. That's exactly why I didn't want to use it. And here's what I found. Here's the good one. Okay, so I do have a really good source for a premium MDF that does not fuzz up, and it does not it doesn't take like 3 coats of paint, and it doesn't fall apart. So, and it's easy to cut on the laser. Hi Tina, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling. You guys, so many people got a little sprinkle gift in with their order yesterday. So I was getting all of the transfers out, and I had some colored squeegees that are special. If you get a colored squeegee in there in with your order, that is your little thank you gift, your little sprinkle gift. And I got to do the center too. This is the center for that one. So I had some that were like a fuchsia color, and then I had some that were the dark green. So just random people and people that have also people that have shared this. I just threw in extra little gifts, which was great to get them gone because I have so many. I have so many. So I'm just sharing the love. Okay, this is Spice Pumpkin. I love this color. It's a good color. There's a lot of colors that would be great for fall. This is not the only one. I probably have half a dozen orange ones in there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I think I got way too much. We'll see. We might have to put some back in the jar. That is a lot. So if you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle. And I do keep track of that. I do look, I do watch. Some of you have private accounts, so I can't see that you have shared it. You need to tell me. And I can actually go to your page to see if you did, but I can't see from here that you did. So if I'm your friend, I can go to your page and see it. If you have a crafty friend that isn't already a member of this page, I would love if you would invite them. That would be amazing. Get the chalk love out there and the crafting love, because we do a variety of things here. I'll probably do an ink project this weekend. I have craft show set up tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting. I will probably have to just go live for my craft show tomorrow and say hi, because I will be there setting up the craft show from 12 until 5, and probably the second I get up in the morning, I will be getting things ready. Okay, we'll dry those in a minute. We'll see if we need a second coat on there. And I'm still live, yay. And my battery's actually going up. I was trying to decide what color to do my leaves. I usually do a pretty bright green. I'm going to do light avocado this time though. So light avocado, I'm just going to put some down here on these and hopefully share with the one above. Oh, I will need a palette dish because I need to, when it comes to doing these, I'll need a little palette dish. But for right now, we're just going to do this and spread. So light avocado, right? Light, Darlene. Well, yes, light avocado. Okay, so, there's a couple of specials going on this month that you guys really need to take a look at. I'll be posting things again. So just be on the watch out for that. I do have a special promotion going on for anyone that joins as a designer, and that is over in my VIP group. I can't tell you about it here, but it's pretty awesome. And I do have a couple of people that have met that goal, and I'm able to give them their little extra, which is so exciting. But they have to tell me those things. So one of them told me this morning, and she's on here now. So I can't keep track of the orders that you place. Here's the thing with when somebody's joining your team, you can't just say, "Oh, if you join my team, I'm going to give you this." No, it has to. I'm trying to help educate you guys because some people get in trouble because they give things for that. You have to say, "Join my team and purchase X amount of product." And then give your little time frame if there is one, and then you will get this. Okay, so it has to be based on an action. It can't just be join and I'm going to give you blah blah blah. It's not that way. You're not allowed to do that with at least in our company. There might be other companies that you can do that, and that's great. That's great, but ours is not that way. So Karen says, "Lucy, I need you down there." Yes, exactly. I need help. I need you guys. I know. I love the orange. I think it's going to be great chalking it with the rust on there. I think it will be perfect. I know. I need everybody. You all need to come. You all need to come help me. Oh my goodness. I could never have enough help. Yesterday we were kind of at the point where orders were caught up, and I was like, do I just go paint all day? I can't remember what happened. Then something came up and I wasn't able to. But, okay, so this is just black. My yellow was antique gold. I haven't used antique gold in forever. And I think it's still available. That is probably an old jar. I'm trying to use up what I have, because I have so much, guys, and my girls have bagged up paint. I discovered like boxes and boxes of paint. I'll have paint for a lifetime. I have paint in my storage unit. I'm not sorry, in my shed out back that they have packaged up because they thought I had too much inside. Yeah, I have way too much. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of brown on here. And I'm going to do, I need some for the stem anyways. Okay, but I need some for here. And I need to grab another brush out of my drawer. And we'll do the center. So this is milk chocolate. We're going to use milk chocolate for this. And then we'll use milk chocolate for the leaves. We'll dry it. We're gonna use our buffalo plaid. I'm not gonna do buffalo plaid on the mini one. I think it's too small. Hi Sandy, how are you? Happy Friday. Hi Laura, thank you for sprinkling. Tina, I know you would come too. You have a lot of paint too. I don't think you can ever have enough, because there's always those certain colors that you just run out of. There's certain colors that I use all the time, and I just run out of them. I'm gonna move that for a second for un momento, and let's dry. And let's see if we need a second coat. We may not need a second coat. It might be fine. But we might want another coat. We'll see. Let's see what it looks like. I want it to be really rusty, but I am chalking the pattern on it. So I think it'll be okay. Just need to make sure it's completely dry. Don't ever chalk on wet paint. You will be sorry. You collect Americana paint. I have so much, way too much. I have the big jars. I have the little jars. I have the medium jars. Yeah, let me stand up to do this. I can't see the pumpkins. I put a lot of paint. I had way too much on my brush. I'm kind of thinking that on the orange I need to put a second coat. Everything else looks good. So let me do that really quickly. I probably have enough in my brush. And we do need to sand, but I'm not going to sand until I get that second coat on there. So let me just grab my brush and let's get that second coat on there. I think I have enough in my brush. We'll see that I can do the whole thing. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, it's a hot mess Friday. I could say that every single day, probably. It's always a hot mess over here. It's okay, though. You know what? I accept it. I wear that badge with honor. How about anybody else? Sometimes we just have to understand that, you know what? There's days that we can't control what's going on. This one probably didn't need it, but went ahead and did. So we're gonna keep going. Some days are just more of a hot mess than others. All right, there we go. Let's try that. And we do need to do our pattern. I'm wondering if I should do our pattern and then I'll paint that. I'm kind of thinking that because the pattern might go over the leaf and the stem. So let's paint the stem and the leaf last. So we'll dry. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. But I could paint the center of that sunflower so that it starts drying. I could do that. Briefly saw this, your shelf for all your paint. Yes. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can do that. My shelf right here. I have no idea where I got it. I got it years ago, like probably 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Let me show it. Okay. I just have to go in. I have it. It's back here. Okay, you can kind of see it. You can't. That's as far out as I can go with my. So it's metal, and I have jars of paint in there, and in the back room we have that from floor to ceiling. Basically, you must have some really good coffee. I'm very fast. I know. I tell you, it woke me up. You know what? The dogs woke me up early. Instead of a couple, they're $14 or $15. Oh yeah! Wow. Okay, so let me just go back. Okay, so that's the paint. I can scroll in and out. Okay, here's this. Let me put myself back. Isn't this cool? Okay, I'm at 7%. I was really worried that I was gonna lose you guys. There we go. I know. So they're metal. So they're metal and they're square, and they each have about it's about a 3-inch by 3-inch square, and each square holds 6 jars, which is cool. Okay, let's sand this. I did get new sandpaper. I brought in a whole bunch of the new strips because I knew I needed them. I don't have to sand the MDF. The MDF does not rise up. Just the Baltic birch. So just lightly sand it. You don't want it prickly. And this is not rising up very much. So some of our Baltic birch rises up a lot. Honestly, it just depends on the manufacturer, and they buy from different people, so you never know. You should oh yeah, exactly. But the one in the laser room is completely full. Okay, this one just has a little. Okay, this will go on here, and then this will go here. We're going to chalk a pattern on these parts, and this other part, but we'll wait to do the center of that. Okay, let me slide this so we can chalk. I'm going to move things somewhere. I'm going to move it, and hopefully it's not going to fall on the floor. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay. So let's I'm really anxious to see this one first. Okay. Let's do this one first. I'm going to try to do it at a diagonal. This piece, guys, this piece, I need to save one of these for me, from my sale. Look at this. It's not even sticky anymore, but it still works. I want to go diagonal. So let's go diagonal. And I'm not going to worry about keeping it off of the top part because I'll just paint right over that. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to use rust. I'm going to just grab a small squeegee. Oh yeah. So, are you participating in a craft show this weekend? I'm not participating in it. I am setting up for it. So the craft show doesn't start till next weekend. I set up on Saturday, and then other people set up on Sunday. Some people set up on Monday and Tuesday. So the craft show is in La Mesa. If you're close to here, so the craft show is in La Mesa, over by Hobby Lobby at the church there. I can't think of which church it is. I'm sorry. I'll post the flyer. I will post the flyer for it. I'm just going to go like this. I think I can get really close to it. Okay. Yeah, I'm at that craft show. So that starts Thursday night. I'm not going to be there myself because I will be at my ChalkCon watch party, but my product will be there. Okay. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Look how good that looks. That is perfect. Okay. And then we're going to do the center piece. That would look good just by itself. You wouldn't even need the center. Okay, we have this part of this to do. We're gonna do a diagonal also right here. Let's kind of move that. And I'm gonna have to clean my table before I set anything on it. All right. I like this. I think this looks good. I like the rust. So rust is a color from before, like last year. So a lot of you have this already. I am sure they'll come out with another one. In fact, probably, oops, my phone's not off. Text messages are coming through. They probably will come out with a color like this. I would think a color of the month. Because this is a retired color, but it's a perfect color. So rust is a great color for this. I may still have some. I'll look and see. I will be taking chalk piece to my craft show. I won't have a ton though. I'm not going to have a ton of Chalk Couture stuff. It's going to be mainly my finished goods. Look at that. That looks so good. Let's dry these two before we do the next one. And this piece here, just plop it onto your backer sheet and you're going to wash that. You're just going to take it to your sink and you're going to wash it. And you can use it over and over. Let me just grab some paper towels here. I never have enough paper towels. Let me just clean that up. Let's dry this one. Oh, isn't that great? I love the tone on tone. And it actually, it's dark. Yeah, there's a good contrast. It is a good, nice contrast. I need a dozen of these pumpkins in a row for my craft show. Anybody want to come and base coat them for me? I know. Thinking that too. Keep your eyes open. Yeah. I think these metal things, if I see them, I will let you know. But I got them about 4 or 5 years ago when we added on our laser. Oh, so it's been longer than that. It's probably been 6 or 7 years. And I can't remember what I Googled. I probably searched for metal box with windows. I don't know, metal box with holes, metal box something. Okay, that's dry. Look at that. That is so amazing. Okay, let's just ink this one while it's right here. Oh, actually we can't. We have to do, you know what? We have to do the stem. Should we do the stem right now? While it's just right here. Let's grab paintbrushes. Let's do the stem before everything else gets on my table. Everything else. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's just one of those days where the words just are not, the right words are not coming out. Oh, my sound is definitely not off. Sorry, guys. I had it up. I was expecting a phone call. So I had not received, and okay, so this is the stem and I'm doing milk chocolate. I had not received my medication. I had the worst headache yesterday. I was supposed to come in here and paint the Christmas ornaments, the snowman that I had base coated. I was supposed to come in and do a video on that. And I had the worst headache yesterday, and I kept trying to get through the pharmacy that was supposed to be sending me my medication. And finally, I asked my husband, I said, could you please just go there? He works very close. He's like, it's just down the street from me. And so he went in there and they're like, I don't know why it's still here. It says to mail it. I'm like, yeah. If I had gone, oh, they're lucky. They're lucky because I just had the worst headache though. And I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to drive 20 minutes up there when hubby works like 2 minutes from it. So he brought me my medication, which is just compounded Tylenol. I just can't have the fillers. Okay, that looks good. Let's dry that because this milk chocolate is actually watered down. So we're going to dry that really quick. This is going to be so cute. The green is light avocado. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect, guys. Okay, but I need a second coat on the milk chocolate. It was watered down to use with our monthly frame stuff that we have. And I do realize, I know some people have sent me messages. We are going to keep doing the quilt thing. I got behind. Just life. Life got me behind. Okay, there's that. Look at that. That looks so cute. We're just going to set it to the side for un momento while we do our next one. So we did this with light buttermilk, and we are going to chalk it with our, I wish, you know what I wish for? I wish for a light buttermilk color. Cross your fingers and your toes. I would love a light buttermilk color. Dune is good. Dune's a good color, but look at the shimmer. And I'm going to use our floral print on this. This is going to be gorgeous. And I probably can set up both of them because I'm not doing a diagonal. It looks like Uline has some metal shelving. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Love the turkey. The turkey tells me somebody's at my front door, which they weren't. I think it's probably just somebody driving past. Isn't that funny? Okay, let me see if I can get a really good pattern on here. Maybe I want to kind of strategically place these so that I get a really good pattern. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay, this one is going to be really subtle because it truly is tone on tone. Truly. Okay, let me grab a squeegee. And then, the smaller size you could chalk too. So I just did a larger size to show you how big they are. We do have the smaller ones available still. It's all over in the Shopify and Etsy store. And the Shopify store, we're having a sale over there for you guys. So if you want to shop there through Monday evening at midnight, you're going to get 25% off of your order. So yeah, that's a good thing. And if you happen to see if there's something that isn't showing up 25% off, just let me know, because that means that it didn't get added to one of the collections in there, and I just need to go in and make that fix, and then it will have the 25% off, because not everything's perfect yet. We're still working out the little kinks in it. So just let me know if you see anything like that. If you add something to your cart and it doesn't show a discount, I need to know those things, because that tells me something. I need your help still. I need your help. There's still a few things to fix. Okay, there's our white. Let's see what this looks like. I think it's going to be gorgeous, guys. I think it's going to be gorgeous. And, oh, it looks like lace. Guys, it looks like lace on here. I'm going to have to hold it up because you're not going to really be able to see the pattern. I'm going to have to hold it sideways for you guys. Okay, just plop that onto your backer sheet and you're going to wash that. So you could probably do a bunch of these in a row. Can you see the pattern? Oh, now you can. See the pattern? It looks gorgeous. Let's dry these and let's do our leaves. Thank you. Yeah, I figured, hey, birthday month, let's do something special for you guys. And it helps us too. It helps us get our website going, because whenever there's change like that, it's hard to train people to shop on the new website. And by the end of August, I would love to have everything completely moved over to that, or just the cutouts. It would be great. I know, isn't that gorgeous? That is so cool. I'm glad that I went with the shimmer frost. Okay, because I was gonna do this. It would be pretty too. I was gonna do shimmer harvest, but okay. So let's do our leaves and our stem, just like we did before. So let me get that over here. Here's our little stem. Now I can hear Haley's packaging the orders from the transfer sale. I got tons of things ready. She and I pulled orders yesterday. So anybody that had paid as of yesterday, your order is going out there. If you are local and you want to pick up, your order's ready to pick up. And you can do that anytime. Just let me know and I'll set it out there. I don't want to set it out there ahead of time because unless you just have like 1 or 2 items, some of you guys have big orders. And I definitely don't want that just sitting out on my porch. Even though I have cameras, I just, don't want anything to happen, because a lot of the transfers, that's it. Okay. So I had some that I just had 1 or 2 of, and I had some that I had 40 of. You never know. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and dry that. I'll put a second coat on the stem. And then we're going to be inking everything. We need to put, we need to do the details on the other little small one. Okay, so light, avocado, and milk chocolate are my colors there. So thank you. Do you put in Shopify? You go to the link that I have posted on the page. So let me do that. I can put it right here for you guys. Yeah, it's you go to our website. Okay, I can drop it right here on this. But I every time that I post the link. So the link is in there multiple times. I need to just put it at the top. Here we go. There is the Shopify where you can shop. Oh, this is not the right one. I need the brown one. Charlene. Okay, so let's do a second coat on this, and then we're going to bring in the pieces for the small one and do the stem and the flower, and then we can start assembling. Okay. All right. Dry that really quick. We need to ink everything too. This is going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. All right. Okay, let me just grab. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love these. And they're like, I think they'll go good together. It doesn't matter. They'll go good together, right? Or you could do them separate. You could do one on one table and one on the other. I just wanted to show you different things. Okay, let's bring in all these pieces here. So we have the small one that goes in our drop-in frame. I need to do the beak on these, and I need to do a little white eyeball on my crows. Just get everything off this so I can put it down on the ground. Okay, there's that. It goes right down there. Okay, let me do my stem and my leaf on here. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. My actual birthday is the 19th, but I'm celebrating all month. You guys, I never celebrate my birthday. I'm celebrating it for you guys. I don't really do birthdays. I always get asked, what do you want for your birthday? I don't need things. I don't, my kids will say, what do you want? Well, the things that I can use are gift cards for Hobby Lobby and Michael's, those things. I really don't need anything for myself. When I see something, I just buy it. That's the sad part. When I see it, I just buy it. Okay, let me dry that really quick. Oh, I need to do the center of the flower. Let me do that. So the center of this flower that goes on the small one is, it is just flat. It's not a separate piece, okay? Because when these slide into that frame, you can only have a total of 3 layers unless you put Velcro. And I did not put words on this one. I don't think you need to have words on everything that's in there. Like the gingerbread doesn't have words, right? So let me dry this. I need to do a second coat on the stem. You love to give cards. You love gift cards from Hobby Lobby. Yes, I love gift cards from Hobby Lobby too. I think they work out perfect. Either that or... let's see, where else is it good? Home Goods. Home Goods is good. We'll take that too. Okay, we do have to still ink. The brown was watered down, so we need to put a second coat of our brown. This is our milk chocolate. Our green was our light avocado. The yellow is antique gold. The pumpkin-y color is spiced pumpkin. I used light buttermilk and then black. So not a huge variety of colors. Perfect fall colors. You could do a whole bunch of these, the little pumpkins. Wouldn't these be cute? Just this size? I think I need, now I'm thinking, oh, I need to do a whole bunch, the small size, and do them chunky. It's endless. You know, pumpkins, 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 right? Pumpkins everywhere. I need to have this on tape. That's really hot. And it's blowing away. Okay. All right, we need to ink. And then we need to start gluing. Okay, ink pad is right here. I'm going to be really careful with that, with this little flower, because it's still, the center is still wet. Okay, so I'm just very carefully turning it. I'm just putting a little bit of ink on the edges. I just like to have some on there. Okay, and then I'll ink the edges here. The center, I'm not going to worry. Unless I can try to get in there. I can try to get in there. Let me see. Let me see if I can do it and not make a total mess. If you make a mess, you can always go in and you can fix it. You can wipe it off. You can use a little dauber thing. I'm just trying to kind of make a line there. There we go. There's one. There's one side. I didn't make this 3D right there because I couldn't use up my layers. Okay, so I had to be picky on what I did. Okay, there. So I'm just kind of going back and forth. Like I said, you can go in and you can fix it if you got too much. You can go in and you can take some off. All right, so let's just get everything inked. Oh, we still have to do our crows. Let me do our crows. We need to do eyeballs. We need to do beakies. Let's just tape them down really quick. You can never have too many pumpkins. I agree. Do a banner with little pumpkins. Oh yes, I can do that. We can do that. We'll do a banner with little pumpkins. Of course we will. and with scarecrows in between, right? Because you can never have enough scarecrows either. I know. Okay, let's just kind of put these here so when I go to dry it, I can do that. I need another little brush for the beakies, and then I need this for an eyeball. We'll use light buttermilk. Okay, here's a tiny brush. I'm going to just open my jar, okay? There's many times when I don't want to get a palette dish. I just open this up and I can just dip my paintbrush right there. If I just need a little bit, why would I grab a palette dish if I don't have one already going? So just go ahead and do that. And this. So just putting beaks on. This is our spice. This is our antique gold. I thought spicy mustard. It's antique gold. Okay. Antique gold. Okay, there's our little beakies. And then let's use our, instead of using white, let's just use light buttermilk for our eyeballs. So do the same thing. Shake it though. Make sure it's all mixed up. And then take off the lid, and you can just dip your little stylus right in there and then give him some eyeballs. Be careful not to touch the other stuff. I'm left-handed, so, I have to be careful about that. My circle's not really circular. It has a little bit of a goofy eyeball. That's okay. That's okay. We know what it's supposed to be. Okay, let's dry that really quickly. And if you guys have requests for things, let me know what you're wanting to see, because we can do different things. All right. I don't have to have it be completely dry. I'm not going to ink these. Okay, so I'm going to just go like that. Let's just set them to the side. There we go. That worked. Then it wasn't being chased all over the table. Let's ink the edges on these. And I do ink this, even though it's inside of my thing. I just kind of like to ink it. You could display this on a little stand too. The little stands that I have, like this stand right here. Let me show you. So on my tiered tray, see how I have this? These could go right in there like that. So you could have a little stand that you display instead of going in the drop-in frame. So you know what? I should offer that. I should offer that, right? Those little stands. Just have a bunch of them so that you could have several, and you could have little things displayed if you want to. So here we go. Get the little leaves on this, inked, and then we'll ink our pumpkin pieces. We're going to get everything glued together. I am thinking, okay, so should I speckle? I am thinking I need to speckle. My problem would be that the white one is so gorgeous, I don't want to speckle it, right? And it's going to be a stretch putting the sunflower and stuff on that one. Maybe I do speckle it. Maybe I do, because that might just be the way to tie it all together. I don't know. I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's pretty, and I am going to ink the edges to give it dimension, because when you have that centerpiece, you want it to stand out, right? It kind of reminds me of a wedding gown. It's like lace, like a wedding gown. What do you think? What do you think? I think I should speckle. I'm a speckle girl. You guys can choose if you want to or not. I'll show you it when it's all glued together, and you can kind of see. And then when you get yours, you totally can just choose not to if you don't like to speckle it, or you don't have a toothbrush that you can use. You actually can go to the Dollar Tree. I picked up a bunch of the Dollar Tree. That's where I got my little toothbrushes that I use. They work perfectly. Okay, there's our little pumpkin. Uh-oh. Oops. Oopsie. That one has a little bit of extra ink on it. All right. So, ink, ink, ink. All the edges. And then we're going to start gluing together. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, Deb, have a great day. And have fun walking, puppy. Okay, let's figure this out. We do need to put, okay, so if we're gonna speckle it, we have to do it before we glue this on, because remember it has raffia, and I had that issue before, so we have to speckle it before we glue the little sunflowers on. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking yes. I really love to speckle things. So let's do this. Let's get it all glued. Let's get this part glued together. Let me grab the top pieces. So these are the backers that are going to allow it to stand on its own. So you're going to glue that together. I do have my hot glue that I'm going to use a little bit of to glue these together so they don't move. Okay, you want them to be completely flat on the bottom so that they don't tip. Okay, so make sure that it's completely stable and doesn't move on you. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going to plop some hot glue right there in the center. And that glue is hot, and that's going to hold it right away. So I want to make sure that I get it even. I'm going to stand it up. I'm going to make sure it's completely 100% even. And then I'm going to press down. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's not moving on me. And just hold it there for a second. Okay, that's going to hold it in place. And then do your next layer. Maybe I'll put some hot glue at the top part on this one too. My next layer. Yeah, you definitely need that part to be completely stable so that it doesn't move. I'm going to grab extra glue sticks because I'm going to run out. All right. Here we go. Let's put some up here, here, here. Okay, and let's put this next layer on. Here's our next layer. Make sure that it's completely even and will stand up. Okay, make sure that it's going to stand up. And then press. I am a hot mess. All right, now, you do have to make sure when you're putting this layer on that you don't have it too low, because if you have it too low, then it's going to be a problem right there. But we do want that center on. Isn't this cute? This is looking so darn cute. Okay, we're going to put some glue. Then we're going to use some hot glue. I love these. I love pumpkins. They're just so fun. Pumpkins are the best. And taste-wise too, right? I love pumpkin anything, really. I used to put pumpkin in my oatmeal when I had all my food allergies in the beginning. It was really hard to find foods that I could eat, and pumpkin was one that I could have. And okay, making sure it still stands. Okay, press really hard. Pumpkin was one of my foods that I could have. So I would add pumpkin to my oatmeal. I ate so much pumpkin that my skin started turning orangish from the beta carotene in there. I think that's what it's from. Anyways, I had so much pumpkin in me. It was good though. It was really good. Okay, I'm going to glue this on, and then we're going to stop as far as gluing anything else on here until it's done speckling. Okay, just get that in place right there. Okay, so this one's done to that point. These guys are going to be glued, but we're going to speckle. And let's do this one next. After we, let's do both our centers on these really quickly. Any questions, guys? Who wants to make this? I'll be posting the big kits. These aren't there yet. You can always add stuff to your cart and go back. I think the cart stays for, I think I kept it so the cart stays for several days. I had the choice whether I had you empty out the cart, but as far as our cutouts, we cut things out as they're ordered. We don't have them sitting on the shelf because we can't do that. We can't have a whole bunch of wood that is on the shelf just waiting, because we don't want to waste wood, for one, and we don't know that everything is going to sell. You know, we can guess. We used to could really predict it, but then COVID came along, and there's many more lasers, many more people doing exactly the same as Darlene is doing. So I can't cut out 40 kits and be guaranteed that those 40 kits are going to sell. So we cut kits as you order. Therefore, they don't usually go out the same day anymore. They go out, sometimes they do, depends on how caught up the girls are. A lot of times they go out the next day. So, okay, let's make sure that it's going to be even. Okay, that's even. This one is kind of iffy. I'll tell you why. The bottom of it is not, completely flat the way that I would think it should be. This one's kind of iffy on. I might have to add some stuff to the bottom. Sandy says, need prayers for your son. He's going to have his gallbladder removed on Tuesday. Oh, yes. Yes, we sure will pray for him. Oh, my goodness. And so has he had problems for a long time with his gallbladder, or did it just start? Because I know that sometimes you can, boom, just have problems and it needs to come out right away. I've had several friends that have to have theirs out, and then your life kind of changes on what you can eat. I mean, it's not a terrible thing. It's mainly just a diet thing that, you know, stuff has to change, and you know, you have to make sure that you're not eating certain things. Okay, let me make sure it's going to stand. It's kind of tippy. I don't know why. Why is it tippy? There we go. Okay, wanted to make sure I got it right. And sometimes you might have to just add a little bit of glue at the bottom. You too, you love fall, everything. Yes, everything fall is what I need. I need everything. I love Christmas. I love fall. And did you see that there is a Lego set coming out for Hocus Pocus? Did you see that? Yes, coming out soon. I think it's at the end of this month. I'll post it. When it comes out, I will post. I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think it looks better this way. I'm looking at the pattern. I'm like, is there a right or a wrong? I was just looking at which pattern looks better, up or down. Yeah, there is a Hocus Pocus Lego set coming out. Can you believe it? Oh, he's had problems for a while now. Oh, well, I'm glad that he's finally getting it taken care of. It's so hard when you have that going on. Oh, we need to glue our crows on too. Crows are going to go at the bottom. I'm glad that he can have it taken care of, because it is not fun to have those issues. I know that my friend that had hers for a long time, it just, you know, we go out to eat and she'd have to run for the restroom. And we get done eating and she'd have to run for the restroom, and it was hard. And I just go wait in the car. It's really hard sometimes. That looks so gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna put the little crows just down here. So we'll do each of those, and then we'll glue this one together, and then we'll speckle. We got to speckle, guys. I am gonna speckle. I know. You knew I would. You knew that I couldn't resist speckling, right? I just have to. Okay, a little bit of hot glue. I'm just gonna do one at a time with the hot glue because I don't want to have it dry. Okay, that one's gonna go right there. Okay. Hold it for a second, and I'm going to bring this one down. I wish they were facing different directions. I should have thought about that. You could just paint the other side. You actually could. Your husband had his gallbladder taken out years ago. Oh yeah, because his was causing him problems. Yeah, it's a good thing, you know. It can sure cause a lot of issues. Laura had hers removed in December. You feel so much better. Oh, that's great. Hi, April. How are you? Okay. All right. It still stands. Make sure they still stand. And guys, if you're having an issue, you can always run a bead of glue down here to make it even. I've had to do that before. Okay, so those are done. We have these done. Those are going up at the top with a piece of raffia. After we speckle, okay, this is going into our little frame. We're just going to glue this all together, and we could do the same. We could do our hot glue. Oh, I missed a little bit. Let me see if I have my black paintbrush. It's right there. Okay. All right. So we are going to speckle. So I want to make sure nothing's going to move around. So I am going to use my hot glue in the center. This is going into the frame, the drop-in frame. I love the drop-in frame. I think I need to have a couple of those on my desk. I just have to move things around to have room. Okay, that's going to go just like that, right in the center. Just kind of smack right in the center. Okay. All right. And then we have these little guys. Oops, I just painted that black. It's okay. It's all right, Darlene. I'm just going to put like a tiny drop of hot glue to help hold these. Just a tiny bit of glue, like on that. I think I can do them all. Let's just do them all. Okay, so let's get our leaves in place. And I was going to do raffia. You know what? I really actually don't think I should do raffia because it will be hard to get it in and out. So we're going to skip raffia on that one. Going to glue that to right there. Okay, so that one's all done. But we are going to speckle. Okay, so let's get out our little speckle stuff, which I don't have. I need to walk over here to my table and get my toothbrushes ready. Let me grab the toothbrushes. And there goes my metal. I think it's right here. I'm going to go right in front of here. Yep. Okay, here's my toothbrushes. And then I will get some black and white. Oh, you know what else I need out of that thing? I need a palette dish. A palette dish would be great, guys. Okay. Whew. And you know what? I'm gonna use light buttermilk instead of using white because it's gonna go with everything that's already there. So light buttermilk and some black, and we will move all these and we'll put down our we will put down our paper towels. So look at how cute that is. Isn't that just adorable? That's gonna look so cute in the frame. Let's get our paper towels from over here. I'm trying to do things one-handed. Can I get an adult over here? Can I get an adult, please? All right, let me just set this down first. Un momento. Yep, we need an adult here. Okay. If you guys love these, give me some hearts. I am really loving all of these pumpkins. They are turning out so darn cute. I need extra paper towels there. I'm gonna overlap this. Okay, bring in the pumpkins. Bring in the pumpkins, guys. So if you don't want to do the speckle part, you don't have to. And if these glue strings are driving you crazy, just take your heat gun and run it over it, and it'll be gone in no time. I'm going to turn these so that I can strategically, yeah, that is so pretty. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. Okay, and then these guys. Okay, I might need some extra paper towels here. Okay, here we go. Let me get my water. A little bit of water right there. Water, water, water. Okay, then I'm going to dip my paintbrush in the water. And then dip it in the paint, and then dip it in the water. Okay, water, paint. paper towel, water, paper towel. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull my finger back across that, and the first little thing is going to tell me how big those speckles are. Look at this. I am the speckle queen. I know, there's lots of people that speckle, but hey, I love it so much. Ooh, I love that one especially. Okay, and then we're going to do some black on there. So, and then we might go back and add some more white. These are sprinkling. Thanks. I love the pumpkins. I think they are super duper cute. Okay, water, paper towel, paint, paper towel, water, paper towel. Okay. Pull your finger back on the bristles and just point it downward. Okay, pointing downward to my project. It is looking so darn cute. I need a little bit more water. There's not enough water. The speckles aren't very big. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more white. And wipe your finger. Okay, so water. And then a little bit of white. And then there's a little bit of water right there. Okay, so just a little bit more. All right, and I think we're done. We'll dry this really quickly, and then we'll glue our raffia on with our little sunflower, and we'll be done, guys. I'll show you what that looks like in the frame. It's gonna look adorable in the frame. I just know it. I just know it. Dry, dry, dry. Cute as can be. So you can use any pattern on this if you don't have buffalo plaid, and pull out country plaid. If you don't have country plaid, pull out the bandana. You don't even have to use it. We have done them before with no pattern, but I told you I would do it with my buffalo plaid because you know how much I love that. Okay, those are gonna go right in there, and then this is gonna be a drop into our frame. Let's move this. Let's gather this up and put it in the corner to be used again. I don't just throw these away. They just have speckles on it. Okay, so we need to tie our bow. Let's look at this first though. Okay, so let's bring in our frame. And I showed you the one with the gingerbread. Okay, this is the Home is Where the Heart Is. I need to post that one. Pull that out. This just drops right in. Okay, so it's just gonna drop right in there. Look at how adorable that looks. That is so cute. Okay, so keep something in mind. There we go. You want to make sure that your little thing is centered, because you want to make sure that, or you might want to lower it a little bit. How adorable is that? It's so cute. I'm going to set it right up here for when I go to the front of me. This was really cute too. The Home is Where the Heart Is. I will post that. And then this is already posted. The gingerbread's already posted. I love the little frame. Okay, let's do some raffia bows. So this is our little grass skirts from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so this is our cheater. This is our cheater stuff. And we're just going to open it up and see. I think last time I didn't need as much as I had got. Okay, so the first thing to do is to get it all one length. So open those pieces up and get your ends even, and then you're going to tie 2 bows. And they're not going to be large bows. And I'm going to grab my scissors. And okay, so I don't know if I want it to be like, that's too much. Okay, so for these smaller pumpkins, I think I only want it to be 4 strands. Let's tie it and let's see. Okay, so I think that actually 2 pieces of this is going to do the whole thing. So let's do 2 pieces. Let's take 2 pieces and then fold it in half. Darlene. Okay, so I have 2 pieces, and I'm going to tie a bow just like you tie your shoes. And I'm going to see how that looks. We're going to see if it's enough. Okay, if it's not enough, we'll add another piece in there. I suspect it's going to be enough. So just kind of fiddle with your little loops, your loopy loops, and get it so that You might have to just pull certain ones. Where's that one go? Which one's that one from? That one's that one back there. Okay. Oops. Some of my loops are not cooperating. Let me just go like this and let's get it all. This one is not cooperating. Where's that one? I'm like, which one is it? I can't find the thing for it. Where is it? Darlene. It should not be difficult. Okay, here, let's start over. If in doubt, start over. Okay, I'm going to tie it more tightly this time. And then we can do it. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm kind of thinking, ooh, maybe I need all of them. You know what, guys? I need more. Okay, so let me do one more piece. So we're going to do 3 pieces of it. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? Thank you. Thanks, Karen. We're going to do one more piece. So I have 3 total pieces folded in half for this. And I think that this will be good. I'm just tying a bow, just like you tie your shoes. And yeah, I'm struggling a little bit this morning. Imagine that. Imagine that on the struggle bus this morning. I don't know why, but my bows just don't want to tie. Tie your bow, Darlene. Tie your bow. There we go. It's really easy, guys. Sometimes it's not. Okay. So as you can see, sometimes Darlene has issues with her bows. I always make it look so easy, right? And then it's not. Okay. So get your bow just the way you want it, and then you're going to glue it underneath there. It's going to go right like that. You want it a little bit bigger, and it's going to go just like that. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger, because it needs to stick out. So it needs to stick out from behind there, and then we can trim that down a little bit now that we know. And these scissors are really tight. Do you ever get scissors that are just so tight you can hardly open them? Okay, that's going to go right there, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to hot glue that on there. And you can't just regular glue it. It's not going to work, okay? So, and if you want to, you could put that up there. Do we want to do that? Okay, let's put the raffia bow up at the top. Okay, so let's do that. Come on, glue. My glue stick didn't want to go. Okay, so I'm going to put the raffia bow right there, and then I'm going to glue this over the top of it, just like that. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should just put some regular glue on there then, because now I can do that. Look at my back. The back of it chipped out. That doesn't matter, guys. Let's put our regular glue, and then we'll put hot glue in the center to hold it right now. Right now. Okay, and it really doesn't matter. It's kind of uniform. Okay, hold it down, hold it in place for a second. That hot glue will cool and it'll grab it. Okay, there we go. That one's done. Excelsior would look great too. I can't use that. I'm allergic. This is fake. This is the fake stuff. I have to use the fake stuff because my hands will swell. Yeah, it's really crazy. I have allergies to the raffia. This is the plastic stuff that actually looks like real raffia. It's actually paper. It's not plastic. This is the stuff from the Dollar Tree. This is the grass skirts. Excelsior would be great. You could try it for sure. I can't handle it. I'm extremely allergic to grass and hay and all that stuff. My hands, I used to have to use the Spanish moss, and I would do all my Spanish moss on my projects in one day because I would suffer. I would suffer greatly. My hands would swell up like clown hands. I know. Oh, it's wood shavings. Oh, the Excelsior is wood shavings. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna check into that because I thought it was a grass. Okay, I will check into it. I have to be so careful. If you've ever seen someone's hands that just started swelling and swelling, that would be mine. And they honestly look like clown hands. And that's only happened with one food. I'm extremely allergic to duck, of all things. Is that weird? I'm allergic to duck. Okay, I'm gonna put my bow right up here. Oh, thank you, Laura. I love making crafts. You know, I swear I was born with a paintbrush in my hand. My poor mom. That was one thing that I did inherit from my birth mama, is that she's crafty. Her and my sister Deb used to do ceramics a lot. I'm sure they did other crafty things too, but they did ceramics. And I always wondered, where did I get my talent from? I know God gave it to me, but still, you inherit some of that. And when I found my birth mom, and I got to meet my mom and dad when I was in my 20s, and they did crafts, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. And I was so excited because my mom that raised me, she sewed, okay, but she struggled at times. She wasn't one that could just make her own pattern. Okay, that's that. You might want to make it lower. My little stem doesn't show very much, but it's okay. It's okay. Aren't these cute? These are just the cutest. Okay, those are done. Those are done. You wouldn't have a problem passing on. Oh, yeah. Ducks eat grass. Oh, there you go. That's why. That's why. Okay, perfect, guys. Let me put you up to myself, and let me show you how adorable these are and how big they are. Okay, so these are super big compared to the other ones that I made. And I'm not sure which I like best. And then here's this. So let me just go a little bit closer. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Tara should be getting here. That's probably that little noise that you heard. Okay, so let me just go a little bit closer. Aren't these the sweetest? Oh my gosh, I love them. I love both of them. I think I like them equally. I don't think I could pick which one I like the best. So if you didn't see the pattern on the little white one, you can kind of see it now. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let me just turn it. Oh yeah, you can. So it looks like a lace because I did the flowers. It looks like lace. You can kind of see it. Also, when I take the pictures, you'll be able to see it. Thank you, guys. Thanks. I love them too. I think they're perfect. They will look really cute on someone's table. I will be putting a tag on these and taking these to my craft show. So if you're going to my craft show, you might see them there. Thank you. I'm plugging my glue gun right now. I appreciate the reminder because Darlene forgets all the time. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. It is Friday all day long, and tomorrow's Saturday. Hey, tomorrow's my craft show setup. It's going to be a little bit crazy. I'll just have to go live from my craft show setup because I am not going to have time to do a project tomorrow. So I'll just show you my booth, right? I'll show you. It usually is a mess still at that point. A lot of times I have to go back the next day and fix things because it takes a long time. It's a big setup. All right, I love you guys. If you have any questions, send me a message.